and this video is going to be on Springtomize 2. This tweak is pretty much the best customization tweak that you can get. It allows you to customize your entire springboard, which is this whole area. So take the camera out. This whole area, like, you can put it wherever you want. That's your springboard. So Springtomize 2 is this. It opens up to about 12 tabs of things you can customize. So animations, capabilities, dock, lock screen, icons, folders, app switcher, time machine, status bar, pages, theming, notification center, and there's a more tab. In animations, you can basically, between when you open stuff, close stuff, or even change through stuff, you can customize how that appears to happen, like a slideshow basically. You can turn slow motion on, adjust how slow it goes. You can make, instead of it being a horizontal transition, you can make it a vertical transition. You could have a sound play in your lock screen. You can put a screenshot, like your screenshot. You could change the flash of it by turning. You have to turn this on though. Use custom color. You have to turn that on. So maybe in my next video, I'll show you how that happens. I'll respring at the end of this, after this video. Say blue. Look forward to that. Capabilities, you turn them on, and everything is disabled right now. You have to turn them back on to enable them for the custom capabilities. Your dock, you could hide it. You could hide the labels, which is the name, like the caption underneath it. Say like Cydia, you can get rid of the word Cydia underneath it. You could hide the reflection of the shadow. And to put a custom number of icons in your dock, you have to turn use custom number on. You have to turn this on. And then you could put anywhere between 1 to 10 icons in your dock. You can enable cover flow, which is that wavy look, and you can adjust how it looks, convex, concave. It's just the way it curves, like an inward curve or an outward curve, and the amount of it. And you can set it back to default if you play around with it and you don't like it and you just want to go back to default. Icons, you could hide the labels, which is the words underneath again. You could disable jittering, which is when you hold on an icon to move it around, it starts moving really quickly. That's jittering. You can disable that if you don't like that. You could use a custom number for icons per line. For icons per line, yeah. You could go anywhere between 1 through 10. You can add an additional row, which gives you that 5th row or 6th row, I think. 5th. Resizing your icons. If you put 6 icons in your dock screen, then your lock screen, I would suggest putting it at least 60% or below, because otherwise the icons are too big and they crash into each other or smush together and it does not look right. You can also with the icons, you can customize how much spacing is in between them. You could hide newsstand. You could hide Springtomize if you want. Hiding newsstand, I would recommend, because unless you have paid payments for the magazines, I don't think there's a purpose of newsstand. You could table badges. If you don't like badges and you just want to get rid of them, you can get rid of them. In your folders, you can disable animations if you really wanted to. You could hide the labels. You can create in-dock folders, which I already have, but it's not on, so I don't know if you need to do that. And you can use the custom number of icons per line in your folders. I use 5. You can go up to 10 again. Just make sure you turn this on. In App Switcher, you could change it from Landscape Switcher to Portrait Switcher. So like it'll be vertical, I think, instead of horizontal. You could disable badges again in your App Switcher. You can turn a brightness slider on, so you can change the brightness of your phone right from your App Switcher. Your App Switcher is double tapping your home button, and that multitasking bar comes up. Mine's customized, but I'll show you. Double tap your home button. There. Your icons in your switcher, you can customize that. to as many as you want. Make sure you put custom icons number. Yeah, and then there's Time Machine, which is basically to save your settings so you can always access them if you change it, or restore them. It's basically just like a safety section that you could use to keep settings safe if you're like recustomizing your phone. Status bar, you could change your carrier. For me, the Beats logo on the top left of my screen is my carrier. That is a different tweak that I'll eventually do a video on. But you could type in whatever you want. You could say your name. You type your name in there. You could type in a sports brand, whatever you want. Custom time, you could change the time if you really wanted to. I don't know if you should, but you could. You can and you could hide stuff in your status bar. You can get rid of the AM, PM. You can get rid of the battery percentage. You can get rid of Bluetooth, so they won't show, but you can still turn them on, but they won't show. Also, pages. Pages is in the middle bottom, right above your dock, on your springboard. There's a magnifying glass and dots, depending on how many pages of apps you have. You could hide the dots and the magnifying glass. And the magnifying glass is actually spotlight. Like when you swipe to the left, you have that spotlight page where you could search anything in your phone. You could disable that if you want to. And you could disable paging, so you could have one huge page of stuff. Theming. When you get themes eventually, I'll show you guys how to download themes. But you could customize your dock and battery and icons and wallpaper and lock screen, all that, even with theming. So, say you wanted your lock screen to be a different color, you could change that. Notification center. You can basically customize the background to transparent or blurry. Transparent, it being clear, so you can see right through it like glass. And blurry, it'd be like a white blur, or instead of that gray, boring background that they have for default. Or you could just disable notification center if you really wanted to. And then there's the more section. The more section is a section for basically settings, requesting or reporting problems, or requesting features or reporting problems. Or you can reset your settings to default. And there's credits also in the top right corner. So when you're done with customizing whatever you want, you click reload and then you'll choose respring. I'm not going to do it because it'll turn off the camera that I'm using right now. So yeah, but if I did respring it, it would just come back to the same thing as this, 5 things per 5 icons per row, and I think you can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a column. And then I have the 6 icons on my dock with the cover flow, and it's 55% normal size. There's no page thing there, and yeah, I could fit 5 things in a folder. There's the search page. Yeah, so once again, this is Matt from MTech0210. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's try to get 25 likes. That'd be awesome, guys. I'd really appreciate it, and I think it'd be pretty cool. If you have any questions, just comment. I'm gonna try to make videos as often as I can. So there's more to look for. And once again, thanks for watching.